What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get into today's show. What we're doing right now. These are one of these videos. Well, this is one of those videos where I don't show my face and we're only talking for a limited time, okay? Because I have to be at work at 11 a.m. today. So I'm just trying to get all the videos out that I possibly can today because I really don't want to miss a day this week. This month, last time I was missing days when I'm used to just giving you guys a video every day, at least one video a day. And I really want to get back to that. So we're getting into the things of the things, okay? So let's get into the topic of today. Let's talk about Miss Porsha Williams and Simon. Okay, let's get into that. I don't even know why that's even up here. Hold on. Okay, let's get into Miss Porsha Williams and Simon. Okay, now y'all know that they've been dealing with the divorce and stuff like that. There was a moment in time last year where Porsha couldn't even film in the house that she resides in, that she resided in with Simon at one point in time. So now the divorce settlement has come out, and this is the information that we got. But don't you worry about that, because even in the midst of the news coming out about the divorce settlement, Simon came out and had additional things to say. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So it says, neighbors, it looks like things are finally ended in Porsha Williams' divorce battle with Simon Guobadia. According to the documents reviewed by TMZ, Porsha shared that Simon did a quick claim deed and went ahead and transferred his remaining interest into the Atlanta home over to Porsha. He apparently also agreed that from his part of the home's equity, his ex is due $1,568,181.63 in reimbursement. He apparently even threw in the title to the 2021 Rolls Royce. This opens the gate for Porsha to do whatever she wants with the home. She can sell it and he can't get in the way if she chooses to. The terms were agreed to under oath on the 5th of August, according to the documents. That brings the saga to a close and Porsha can celebrate. Okay, Big P, thoughts? Okay, so let's look at some of the comments before we get into other things, okay? So it says, prenup P, don't get married again unless you date the man for over 3 years. Please, I agree with that. Okay. Someone says Porsha hit the ultimate lick and Simon ain't even see it coming. Someone says, how are they enforcing these judgments when he is overseas? And that's a Niger man. I doubt Porsha gonna get that much, regardless of the court order. Someone says, so whose house is Porsha staying in again? Hers. Kelly should have been cooped up with Porsha instead of hating from the outside of the club. Someone says that man is smart. He's not sweating about that house or that 2021 whip at all. Go ahead and hold that and leave me alone. Then someone says, is that the same home that's behind on mortgage and has a lien on it because Porsha can't afford the $35,000 per month mortgage? Then someone says, swept that man from right up under Fallon and hit the ultimate lick, the princess of Atlanta. See, I almost said something, but then if I say something, y'all gonna make it sound like, oh my God, you're hating on Porsha. Oh my God, you're shading Porsha. Oh my God, you're dragging Porsha. Porsha. I ain't gonna go there because y'all make it easy for a motherfucker to have a joke on her. Someone says, must be nice having your ex you never have to worry about seeing again because he was shipped off to another country. Okay, so that's pretty much just it. So listen, now when I first read this story, I was like, well, you go ahead, Porsha. You feel what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody really hate at this particular moment. Like, you did what you had to do. You went and took that man, took that lady's husband, and you made a life up out of it, and you got what you needed to get up out of it. So I can't really say nothing about it. I mean, she wanted to keep that house. She's able to keep that house, apparently, according to the people. And ain't nothing really more to say about it. You can't really hate on a bitch if she got a lick and she did what she needed to do to get so. So, I ain't really mad at it. Shit. I still have my feelings about the way she got with Simon, but at this particular point, I mean, it really don't matter and it's irrelevant now. But I'm always gonna say something about it whenever I feel the need to. But the way she got with Simon really don't matter in this moment. It's mainly about the fact that this was a terrible divorce for her. To be honest, it really was. It was a terrible divorce. And he really wasn't like treating her the best when they got a divorce. And that's the thing. I didn't feel bad for her when that was happening because, everybody was laughing when she took that lady husband from her. So now it's kind of like, now we want to feel bad and, all this other shit. I wasn't feeling bad for her, but in the same breath, it don't matter now because she got what she needed to get out of the situation. I mean, if you're going to be with this old ass man, you might as well get something up out of it. You hear what I'm saying? So that's pretty much suggested that. So let's move on to the other part because Simon also has some things to say as well. Now, Simon says that he is debt free amid reports that he's been ordered to sign over interest in the Atlanta mansion, hand over the Rolls-Royce title, and pay $1.5 million in reimbursement to Porsha. They also inherited $8 million in debt. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. He said they forgot to mention that they also inherited $8 million in debt and still got to pay me. Being debt free is my flex. So that is what Simon said. So then that's when I'm looking at the comments now. They're saying, nah, Dolly, you lost. Someone says Porsha has money. She gets income from Bravo in her business. She can clearly afford. She can afford $8 million in debt. Okay. Someone says, for all the slow people on the Porsha Underground Railroad train operating 265 days a year, Simon is right. He offloaded the debt to her. She has to pay her attorney fees and his. His lawyer has a lien against the house, as well as her lawyer, not to mention others. If you think Porsha won this, then you're just as gullible as she is. Simon is overseas with no obligation to pay a dime, but she has to pay him because the house is 100% in his name. He's over there debt free with no strings to have to pay USA debt. No wonder Porsha fans love her because y'all is just as slow as she is because y'all truly think that she won, but carry on. Oh, wow. Okay. So here we go. Here goes another comment that may rival the one that I just read. Simon's word choice may be a little off, but he's correct. He quit claimed the house to Porsha and signed over all his rights. Simon owes his divorce attorney $205,000, and the attorney put a lien on the house to satisfy that debt. Porsha is now the sole owner of the house, so that lien is now her responsibility to deal with. So if she ever sells the house, the $205,000 lien has to be satisfied. So while the debt originated with Simon, Porsha is subject to that lien. So no, she doesn't have to physically pay him anything. He did the ultimate finesse and put all of his debt tied to their house in her pockets. Porsha's lawyer also has a lien on it for $224,000 for unpaid fees. It looks good to us because they were in serious debt. The house is $7.3 million. She definitely took on a $7 million debt, and that's a $40K monthly mortgage. That's insane. So basically, I guess I got to take back what I said. She didn't really win then. It just, so to me, it's like we're thinking that she won something because, she was able to keep this and keep that. But in all reality, she really didn't win anything then. It just goes back to we have to read the entire thing and we have to read the thing in its entirety. And in its entirety, Simon still comes out on top and she don't. That's the craziest thing about it. He still comes out on top. So he pretty much did what he did. So he won't have to pay no debt and she would still have to pay him. So yeah, he's debt free, but she's not. So it's like, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So listen, don't get upset with me because I'm just calling it as I see it or reading it as I'm reading it. Because I'm not trying to say that she is like this and that, but just according to the shit that Simon said, and even reading the comments to people that's explaining the situation a little bit better than I could, she's not really in a position to say that she won anything, really. So I don't know, but what do you guys think in the comments? Y'all going on and leave it down there. Now, y'all know I'm working on my next book, which is the sequel to That's Why You're Lonely. I'm still reading over the first 6 chapters of the edit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to be good. I cannot wait for you guys to read it. But if you haven't gotten this book that you're seeing on the screen, how y'all gonna get the second one? So go ahead and purchase my book. That's Why You're Lonely. It's now available on Amazon and Kindle Books. So make sure you guys go and pick it up. All right. What else is going on here? Y'all might get a songs that were problematic from me tonight, or you may get an album review tonight from me and DJ. It just depends because I get off work at 7. So I'm gonna see on what's going to happen. I'll be in contact with DJ all day, so we're going to figure some things out and see how we're going to do that. Okay. Now, y'all know that I review the Real Housewives of Atlanta tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Y'all know I'll do my review right after the show. And then on Monday, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be over on Really B's platform. So make sure you guys go on and check her out. Check us out on Wednesday over there. All right. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.